Level O, donut dancing. This is my dancing donut. Woo! This dancing donut, like my wacky noodle, washed up on the banks of the river, and they sat there and nobody wanted them, so I collected them and decided to turn them into tools instead of say, oh, this is trash. That's not trash, it's usable. It's a movement tool. And now as the wet season ends, people may be putting away their inflatable donuts and their wacky noodles. But don't do that, keep them out, because we can use them as mobilization tools. Now what I love about this particular donut, it's got handles, so I can do that. But I'm gonna work with it also without the handles, because not everybody's got a donut with handles. That changes things up how we move. And we're paying attention to the foundations of our feet. We already know to focus on our breath. Try to remember to breathe through our noses. If we drop the ball, catch ourselves as soon as possible and get back to that nasal breathing, inhale and exhale. But also pay attention to your feet. Why? Biomechanics. The direction that our feet are in affects how our knee joints work. The amount of force that we're applying is also affecting how our knee joints work, because if we're applying more force than is needed, then we're putting unnecessary wear and tear. Granted, applying regular force within a safe arena of force, so that we're not going beyond the person, beyond plasticity, but beyond elasticity, then we're gonna help build and develop that knee. So while we're applying force on our feet and on our knees, we're increasing the stress on our bones. We're increasing the stress on our cartilage. And that's good, because we need a certain amount of stress on our bones and our cartilage as we're growing and developing. So while we're paying attention to our feet, maybe we do want to rock in more, so we get more of a feel for how that foot position feels, how our bodies feel as we're moving through space while our feet are in that position, but also to increase the force that we're putting on our bones and on our joints, so that we help support that healthy development of bone mass as you're growing, and to help maintain it as we age. By putting that stress on the knees, on the cartilage, it's helping to build that cartilage up. Runners who have been running for many years have some hecka amazing cartilage in their knees, as long as they've been staying within safe parameters and working up to what they've been doing. If we push our bodies beyond what they can do at the time on a regular basis, then we will end up with dysfunction. That is why we can't assume that just because somebody else can do something, we can do it. We could eventually, but we may have to work up to that, so that our bodies are supported well until they reach that level of functionality. Got to keep in mind genetics, all sorts of factors. Some people are more flexible than others, some people are different muscle types, there's all different factors, because even though we have similar biomechanical makeup, we still have variations in this biomechanical makeup. That's why we have to adjust for our bodies and learn what works best for our bodies, because every body's different. And so that is the point of elementally intuitive movement and elementally functional family fitness, is figuring out what works best for you. The donut is, in a way, it's both a water implement and an air implement. It's a water implement because it keeps us afloat in water. I put it down as an air implement because it's full of air. It's got way more air in it, I think, than the wacky noodle does, but it's possible. I don't know. There's a lot of air contained within the wacky noodle too, because all the little chambers and the foam are what keep it up. It's not just one big chamber that helps keep us afloat. Trapped air is amazingly strong. Air in the form of wind is also strong. I may be having some contamination, sound contamination in my video because the wind is stronger today, but I appreciate the breeze because it's summer in Texas again. If we mix in some other handiwork that isn't just, oh, that's okay. We practiced all the levels before, so our bodies know what to do. And sometimes when we're thinking about our feet, because we're thinking about something else, focusing on something else, and our body automatically knows how to do something, it's gonna go into that. If it does, notice it and get back to O as soon as possible. Recognizing when we've gotten off task is good. It also helps us recognize, oh, hey, my body knows what it's doing. Oh, that's nice. But hey, body, guess what? We're doing this. So then we're redirecting our vessels and getting the navigator back in control. And paying attention to our feet. How does it feel like to move through space when my feet are here? When my feet are here? And there we go. That's the thing. Keep on going. Pay attention to your body. Pay attention to your environment, your breath, your feet. Have fun. And I'll see you later on in the week for level 1 as we get to find our center. All right. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful always, because you get to choose. You get to choose. How am I celebrating my life today? Because every day can be a celebration if you choose it. And you can celebrate by doing things like washing the dishes or sweeping or hanging out on the couch or hugging a friend or appreciating a tree. And that's celebration. However you want to do it. It's up to you. Every day is a celebration if you make it. Thank you. Elementally Functional Family Fitness. Mar saying bye for now.